Welcome, everyone. It's Tuesday. You know what time it is. It's time for the Keepin It Real Podcast, episode number 20. Ryan, another milestone today, episode 20.
Mm-hmm.
How are we feeling about
Pretty excited, Colin.
it? Good. I can see the excitement in your eyes.
Oh, man. Episode 20. Hard to believe we've been doing this for 22 weeks because we've at least missed 2.
Yes, we have missed 22 weeks.
Yeah. So we've done it on location. I've been in Mexico when we've recorded an episode, and here we are.
Here we are.
And it is June.
And the weather's nice. You're getting some sod laid in the
Sod
backyard.
in the backyard's going in. So the backyard landscaping is in full swing.
Perfect.
Yeah. Scotty's Landscaping doing their thing out there.
Good. Shout out to Scotty's.
Mm-hmm.
What else new?
Well, I don't know, man. Let's go right into do real estate stuff. You want to do real estate talk right off the bat, and then we'll get into other things?
Sure.
Okay. Well, the madness continues. It's still busy. There are still offer dates. There are houses that, hit the market overpriced, but some of them are selling. Like we saw one. I'm not going to say which one yet, but $125,000 lower than the original listing price yesterday.
Under the original asking, yeah.
So the market update I do tomorrow is going to be a little bit weird.
A little skewed.
Some of them are over, some are way under. People like what they like, and they say there's an ask for every seat, but it's still got to be priced well.
Well, and that's I think that's a good point. It's houses in this market definitely sell as long as they're priced accurately.
That is correct.
Yes.
Yep.
So listen to your agent, folks.
Some quirks cannot be gotten around by the masses. So I'm not going to give a current example because, that would be weird and somebody might take offense to that. But there are certain design elements and things that you do to your home that really work well for you, but not everybody. And it can hold you back when the time comes to sell. But it's your forever home. Hey, do your thing.
Over.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
I can't wait.
I was just, I got out of the shower this morning. I went to get dressed. And I realized that my clothes had thinned out a lot. And so I asked my wife about it. And she's like, yep. I threw out about 6 or 7 pair of your underwear.
Oh, I thought you meant like,
they
the fabric was appearing thinner, and I was like, "Are you sure they're not just like stretching more when you?"
I also want to talk about that a little bit, but no, like, does your wife take it upon herself to decide what of your things are garbage and what is worthy of keeping?
She has, on
Frustrating.
occasion, but I am a minimalist, so I don't go out and buy a ton of stuff. When I get new clothes, it's usually because my wife has purchased them for me. But I also keep a very tight corner of a very large walk-in closet.
Right.
So I don't, it's not like I'm overflowing with things.
You've turned an entire bedroom into a walk-in closet.
That is
in this
correct.
house. Yes.
Yeah.
And have you ever gone through your wife's closet
Are you crazy?
and said, no, I don't think she needs this anymore, and thrown it in the frickin' garbage?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely.
Because I enjoy my health, and that is not a thing that would ever happen.
Yeah.
That would be a bad idea. And for all of you men out there, I do not recommend, if you have a wife, that you ever go into their closet and throw away anything.
Right. Well, and so tomorrow morning, I'm leaving for Edmonton for FCM. I have to go buy underwear today because I don't have enough to last. I don't have enough to pack.
If your wife throws away your underwear, they probably need to be thrown away.
That's neither here nor there.
So go to Walmart and pick up some Fruit of the Loom value packs, and away you go.
I was just very shocked. And I'm like, where's my white T-shirt? She's like, the one with the stain on it? I said, yeah.
But I wear it under a jacket.
And no, and she's just like, but it had a stain on it. I said, I know, it had lots of stains on it because that's the one I throw on when I go to do work around the camper or work out in the yard. That's my go-to stain shirt.
Okay, we're getting to the bottom of things here. So, um, sounds like she's throwing out some pretty reasonable things
Yeah.
that need to be thrown out.
Yes. And another thing,
So why are you complaining? You're agreeing with me, but you're complaining.
well, but that's for me to decide.
Ah, man, you can get a shitty T-shirt to throw on for yard work anywhere. Like, just
Mm,
demote one of the current ones to that
mhm,
status.
mhm, mhm. You can see I'm not gonna get any agreement from you,
No,
so
I think I'm on your wife's team here on this one.
I'll move on to the next one
Yeah, because
since I'm
she's gonna watch this
bitching
maybe,
about my
and then
wife.
she's
She's
going
not gonna
to,
watch this, unfortunately.
yeah, well, maybe Victoria will tell her to watch and say, "Hey, Ryan had your back." She'll go watch.
We, we recently acquired a few items, um,
Were they
that
owls?
that are that are kinda neat items, um, and my wife redecorated all the decor, like, in our built-ins and our shelves in our living room and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and I told her that I didn't like it because it's just a bunch of pictures of birds. We're not bird people, so I said I didn't like it, and she's like, "Well, I don't care, you don't have to like it." She says, "This is how it's gonna be." And so
I thought you said you were done complaining about your wife.
no, no, I said I gotta complain more.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in a different
You misunderstood.
vein. Yes, okay.
So, yeah, I know kinda by default, the wife of the household is the one who is in charge of the
Oh,
decorating.
you're be careful, Colin. Be
Yeah,
careful.
but and I'm totally fine with that, but I also have to like it, though.
Do you?
Do I not? I don't know.
Mm,
Jesus, Victoria's got you wrapped around her finger.
well, you have to like it. I think it's more of a you have to not hate it.
Mm, well, but okay, so let's flip the script here.
Sure.
What if it was me who just decided to redecorate while she was at work?
Well, you'd be in deep shit.
Right.
Yeah,
Double standard.
but not really.
Right. So, anyways, thanks for agreeing with me, buddy.
Oh, man.
So
I'm the opposition here.
you said about the
See, we can disagree despite what some people think online.
oh, that's very true.
Yeah, yeah. We
So,
don't just have the same opinions and represent that, you
right.
know. Okay, go on.
Um, so you said about the material getting thin in my clothes. That's what you thought I meant. Okay. So it's no secret to anyone who knows me. I have fluctuated in weight my whole life, right?
Yeah, I thought you were down at this point.
And
Yeah.
well, I mean, I've lost a few since the winter, but I put on about 20 pounds over the winter. I want to discuss a little bit of social etiquette. Now,
Yes.
now I have thick skin. I mean, aside from the extra 20 pounds, I have thick
Oh,
skin. I can take I can
you're
take
just
it,
throwing doors
right?
open for me, and I'm
And
not gonna walk through them.
and so you and I have been friends for over 3 years now, and um, we can say pretty much anything to each other without the other one taking offense
Pretty
to
much,
it,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And because that's what a friendship is, right? And I have lots of people in my life that I can banter back and forth with, and they can say whatever they want. It's not going to hurt me, and
Mm,
vice versa.
mhm.
This weekend, I'm at my campground, and it was the first nice weekend of the summer. And so, us diehards have been going for a few weeks now, but the fair weather campers have started to come out. And this one gentleman comes up to me, and who I don't know well. I've said hi to him enough times and stuff like that. And he comes up to me and he literally pokes me in the belly and says, "Oh, it looks like you haven't done any hard work this winter." I was just like, "Oh, again, I have thick skin. I can take insults." But this guy had no social awareness of the to that situation. And I just kind of I was caught off guard a little bit, so I had a little chuckle. And then he said, Um, actually, why I'm here is I'm wondering if you can help me put my dock in the water. I'm just thinking to myself, not after that, buddy.
Oh my god.
But
So what's your question? What would I do?
Well, there's no real question. It's just more of a, like, I don't know. Some people, I guess, just don't have that social awareness or that social etiquette.
I have people in my life that are very much that way. Um, they will say things that are observations to them
Mhm.
that don't need to be said,
Right.
that shouldn't be said, and oftentimes the golden rule is just not followed. And while they may think it's harmless, sometimes they say stuff that is just rude, dickish, and maybe they should just have kept it to themselves.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, you wouldn't walk up to a man or a woman who
who you're about to ask for help for one thing,
well,
like,
yeah,
I mean, come on now.
who has a, say, an acne breakout and say, "What's up there?"
Don't even do
You
don't
know?
do I know
Yeah,
what
right,
syllable is about to come out of your
but,
mouth.
you just wouldn't do that.
No, of course not.
So anyways, it was
Yeah,
just a little strange. I got caught off guard a little bit by it, but
yeah, which is, because it's a stranger and you don't have a relationship, but, I mean, the physical contact thing is weird too, like
yeah,
poking
yeah.
you and saying that.
Like, my 2 brothers have called me Doughboy my whole life. That's their nickname for me. I don't take offense to it. It's coming from my brothers, right? Anyways, I found it a little bit strange. But, circling back a little bit here, I said we've been friends for 3 years, correct? Accurate? A little over 3 years?
Closer to 4,
Closer to
because
closer to
we're
4.
coming up to the election.
Yeah. You and I started hanging out, shortly after the election. You were in a position where you had been around for a while, and I was a new guy, and you kind of showed me the way in some aspects, right? And you know, to that point, so I guess what I'm getting at is we're friends, we're colleagues on council, we're colleagues
Mhm.
in real estate, um, and I just feel that because we're friends, we have the ability to disagree with each other.
Oh, I see where you're coming, yeah.
Yeah. And so, um, one thing about our council is, everyone's friendly with each other, and
Yes.
um, and that's not a bad thing because it doesn't mean that we agree all the time. It actually gives us the
Yeah,
ability to disagree
it
with
does.
each other better.
It also, I'll say this, one of the things that I thought was very important for me to display as somebody that's been around the table longer than anyone is that when the decision is made, if you're on the wrong side of it, even if you're arguing for a position and that position is defeated, you display the ability to move on
Right.
and you do not take it outside of that room.
Yep.
You do not go and complain about it in the media. You do not make a post about it on social media.
Right.
You accept that decision of council and you go
And you
forward
move
with
on.
that. And
Yep.
that's the role. And if you're alluding to what I think you're alluding to, if you want to make an argument against somebody and you're not bound by integrity or facts, it's very easy to make that argument.
Mhm.
But if you really do your research, you will see that there has been oftentimes around that table where we have disagreed with one another.
Right.
And there has been some landslide votes where there's been one or two on one side, and there's been some very close ones where
Yep.
it's been 4-3.
Yep.
Uh, and if you look through that, you'll find those moments.
Right.
They're polarizing
Yep.
moments. And then there's other ones like accepting the agenda or the agenda as per
Right.
the minutes of the last meeting.
Right.
Like, yeah, sometimes there is no discussion
Yeah.
required.
Or someone who wants to build a structure, half a meter closer than the
Right.
the city, the planning guidelines, right?
Yeah.
Something no brainer, no
Yeah.
opposition by the neighbors.
And often sometimes we take for granted the fact that 3 of 7 counselors, for example, have sat on the planning district board, and they
Right.
have passed this through the planning district board before it ever came to a council meeting.
Right.
And yes, sometimes we should probably ask some questions and do that. But if we're talking about a variance where somebody is reducing the front yard requirement,
No pushback from
okay,
neighbors, no
yeah,
issues with any city
and
departments,
it's Melco Drive, where Melco Developments or JN Developments has done the same thing for 50 other houses, and
Right.
this is just maintaining the aesthetic of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
But it is contrary to the way the bylaw is written.
Right.
But that's the way the whole neighborhood is going to look.
Yeah. No, and I guess my point was I think the fact that we are friends,
Mhm.
um, allows us to object more to each other than if we only saw each other, we had no relationship outside of a council meeting every 2 weeks. I think
I think that's a fair statement.
yeah, and
Yeah,
I don't think there's been any 2 people on opposite sides of the boat more than you and I.
I think that's accurate,
Yeah.
actually.
So, um, yeah, for anyone to think that there's no objection,
It's
it's
it's simply not true.
yeah, simply not true.
Yeah.
So,
What else do you want to talk about, man? We didn't really do this week in Portage.
yeah.
We also didn't talk about last week's golf game,
Oh, yes.
and I'd just like to say that repeat.
And I would also like to say good game.
Yes, likewise. It was close.
We actually it was a lot of fun. We were
I think we actually might have won that game against our two opponents
I
as
think
well.
we did, just based on handicap and strokes allowed
Yeah.
per hole, and, Ryan and I may have played the best games we've ever played
Hmm.
on in a men's league,
Yeah.
which again, still is lower tier,
Yeah. Still not
um,
great, but
but
respectable in a men's league
and
round.
yeah, and good for us, you know, like,
And there was only a one stroke difference at the end of it.
1 stroke difference. And my off the tee box on the ninth hole, where do we find my ball? In
In a
s
gopher hole,
in
like,
no, in a
or in a
drain.
drain hole, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that you didn't have to take a drop is quite amazing, but,
It was a
you were
foot down
also, I
in a
think, 3 strokes ahead going into that final one,
I was.
so
I completely shit the bed.
and I had a really good last hole.
Mm, mhm. Well, congratulations. I hope we have more
Thank you,
games
sir.
like that because
Yeah.
they were a lot of fun.
So
And
I got to eat a jeepney
yes,
on you.
I bought you lunch at Jeepney yesterday.
That was quite good.
Oh, it was excellent. I
Yeah,
brought a takeout order home for my wife, and she was pleased with it.
excellent. So check out jeepney. Our little segment we did on Red Swan last week has gotten some attention. Lots of people,
Oh, yeah.
like 3,000 views on TikTok for
Well,
that for
okay.
that car.
Perfect.
So wow,
Excellent.
yeah,
Um, this week, I'm gone. I'm gone tomorrow. You're golfing with your brother-in-law.
yeah. Ben's come with me.
You got anything on the table, or is it just
Uh, no, no, haven't made a wager, and I think this is Ben's first round of the year,
okay?
and maybe for the second half of last year. Like since then, like it's
Okay.
he hasn't been out much, but and the last time we played, it was also the back nine, and
Didn't go so
he,
well.
he hit it over. It's the worst hole to hit it over. Anyway, it went over because it's a downslope
Mm,
towards the tee box.
on
So when you're hitting
12.
it back, it'll just roll
Oh,
right off the front
on 10. Oh,
on
yes,
10.
yes. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the way it is.
So I made a request this morning for the podcast studio.
You did.
Um, Said we need to upgrade some camera equipment.
Yeah.
You know, maybe get a dual camera system in here, just something a little different.
Yeah.
And what was your response?
Our response was people aren't listening to the podcast for the visuals.
No, I guess not that response. It was
But then I said, I'll make you a deal. If we get to 100 views on average in the first week that a video is released,
yeah,
so this will go live at today on Tuesday at
yeah,
about noon. If it gets 100 views by next week, and that is a consistent, let's say 3 weeks in a row,
okay,
or let's say a 3 week period where that happens, we will invest in a camera system that is an upgrade.
okay. So help us out here, viewers.
Yeah, Share the video.
Share the video. Let's get it
Subscribe to
going.
the channel.
Subscribe to the channel. Next week, so sorry, my apologies for checking my phone here, but next week we're gonna have to change our. Never mind, I'm wrong. Disregard.
Next week is good.
I'm thinking of the following week.
Week after is going to be a struggle because I believe I'm. No, I might still be good.
The following week, I believe we have a SETI meeting at Long Point. So.
Right, but we will still have a chance to record them.
We will alter our schedule here.
Yeah. Do an early recording, go to a SETI meeting.
Okay. Perfect.
Episode 20.
Episode 20. That's all I got for today. You got anything?
All I've got for today. We're heading off to the chamber luncheon where Sandy Schindelman will be delivering a keynote today.
Yes. I will be missing that because I am off to the dentist.
Fun.
Yes, fun. And then, myself, Councillor Massey, Mayor Knox, Councillor Nichols, Reeve Tuffert, and Councillor Asham are headed to Edmonton tomorrow morning for the Federation of Canadian Municipalities conference.
What's on your mind?
I went through the agenda, built my schedule. There's some good things, especially under my portfolio with public safety. So I'm looking forward to attending those and bringing some info back to the city. And of course, the networking part of it is, in my opinion, the most valuable part. You get to talk to people, see what works in their communities, and see if you can use any of that in your own. And looking forward to it. Edmonton, here we go.
Right on.
Until then, we'll see you next week. Keep It Real Podcast, episode 20. Thanks for tuning in. Till then, keep it real.